Now that we've gifted the Dallas Cowboys the NFC East, what's next for the Philadelphia Eagles? Not much. We knew what the situation was when we lost the opportunity to secure it. We always knew that was a possibility. And if you look at the situation that we are in, nothing has really changed. The play really hasn't gotten much better. Our tackling damn sure hasn't gotten any better. So we're still in the same position functionally as a team. Yes, we've lost the ground when it comes to the playoffs, and it looks like we're going to have to travel every week, but it is what it is. If the team doesn't get it together, doesn't matter. What's the difference between losing the game on the road and losing the game at home? Because I would argue that losing it at home stings a little bit more. So we're still in the same boat. In my opinion, there's still problems that can be fixed. The back end of the defense, it is what it is. But I still say that the Eagles' defense would be a lot better if they could just tackle. If they would just, go back to basics and make a conscious effort to make tackles and get the ball carriers on the ground. First and foremost, we would have more success as a defense, just in that by itself. On offense, we've done it before in the past where we gave the ball to the right peoples at the right time. So we can do it again. The painful part about that is all those times we did it in the past, it was a choice, which means it is a choice now that they are not making. That's frustrating because it is clear with the players on the team, a la A.J. Brown, as frustrated as Devontae Smith has got to be from getting hurt off that BS play. They got to be sitting in the film room and they're watching these plays and they're side gawking the coaches. You're not putting your best foot forward. To me, and in my opinion, there is a clear delineation between players being frustrated with a coach and losing a team. They haven't lost the team. Sirianni hasn't lost the team. That's one of the benefits, him being the type of coach that he is, that builds all those relationships just for a situation like this. So he hasn't lost the team. However, they are very, very frustrated between him and Brian Johnson. I don't know if Sirianni is covering for Brian Johnson or what the situation is. Either way, whoever's calling these plays and scheming this up, they are getting a lot of side gawks in the film room because some of the stuff, it makes no sense what they're doing. You know who the best player on the field is at any given moment. You know who's the hot hand, and what you want to do is you need to go to him. We've already established that A.J. Brown across the middle is the best play that we have, and we got to take advantage of every opportunity. Julio Jones comes out of nowhere, and you still had other people open, so that should have just been icing on the cake. Because remember when we were complaining that he's forcing the ball to AJ, and you know what? That was right after AJ went on that 5-game run where he broke the record and he did all of those things. You know what? They were targeting AJ Brown. But now we might be in a situation because Devontae Smith is hurt. There's no other option unless you want to stick Quez Watkins and you get what you get. Maybe Julio Jones can work some of his magic again, because there was a couple plays when he threw that deep ball to Devontae Smith. Devontae should have caught that ball, but Julio Jones was he was open down the middle of the field. So that's another option. But is he going to have the legs to make the playoff run? He should have fresh legs. He hasn't been doing much, but at least he's getting involved. So we'll see what they're going to do, because I don't know what's going to happen against the Giants. Are the starters going to play? Devontae Smith is not playing. Avonte Maddox should not have played. They should have went with Roby, because I've said this before. You can't go from being injured for months and immediately be game speed. Doesn't work that way. They don't practice that way. Your body's not ready for the collision and the pounding when you've been off for months. And I don't understand why that they think that they can practice that way and not tackle and do all of that kind of stuff and just show up on the field and it's supposed to just magically happen. It's never worked, and it's not working now. So, again, we're in the same boat. Next up, now we're down to 1 week where the Eagles have to figure it out. And let's see what they do. Go Birds.